Hey YouTube, so I'm gonna do a yard update today. Well, the evening, of course. It's about 7:30. I'm not too sure what time it is, but it's definitely late evening. Banana update. Doing really well. The back one I planted earlier in the spring, early spring, is about 6 feet tall, and yeah, they're doing really well. So yeah, off to the Washertonia Fillbuster here. It's doing great. It's has two dying fronds though on the side. There's one, and there's one. Natural cause doing lower growth. Will die off as it grows, and so yeah. For the main part, it's holding on to its leaves. Sorry, fronds. It's holding on to its fronds, and it's pushing out this one right here. Agave, Americana variegated, doing very well. European fan palm blue, Carolina date palm, number 1, and number 2, Magnolia virginiana. Pinto palm's doing great. Unfortunately, I had to chop off well, I didn't have to, but I chopped off the smaller one. Unfortunately, it had a lot of scale on it, and to be honest, I don't have a lot of time to treat it to get the scale off, so I cut down. Unfortunately, with palms and plants, is that if there's too much vegetation around the plant, they're subject to disease or pest, and unfortunately that's what happened here. Is that it had that second palm coming out, and it caused a pest issue, which I don't have time clearly to treat it, so I chopped it down. I didn't want to, but I decided to do it. Because it's transferring the scale, which it had scale, to the bigger plant here, and which I did not want. So yeah. So Agave Americana, doing well. It has 2 pups. There's 1, and there's 2. That's just sunburnt leaves here. Because I had in the car and it sat in the heat, and it got really hot in there, so it's heat damage from the car from Niagara. It's doing well though. Plumeria doing really good. The other one got chewed off by a squirrel or chipmunk. Trachycarpus winsand here is doing well. It's pushing out this nerve front here. It's taking its sweet time, but it's growing. Southern Magnolia Edith Vogue, doing amazing. It's starting to get that brownish color on the back of its leaves, which is amazing. I'm guessing at the younger ages they don't have the brown backs, but as they get older, I guess they do. I'm not too sure how that works, but I'm guessing that's how it is, because when I first bought this, it had green back and no brown, and now it has brown. So yeah. Red Obsidian Bananas. The one here is in a smaller pot, that's why it's smaller. That one's in a larger pot, and it's doing amazing. It's about 8 feet tall. Dwarf Cavendish banana. I'm really hoping that next year it will flower and produce fruit. I'm not too sure. Just the way it's going, really well. I keep saying this, but the trunk is massive. So yeah, and it's grown about a foot this year, so it's grown a lot. In the pot, it has 2 pups. The other one I took out is over there, not doing too well. Christmas palm, I think it's stunted. It's not growing at all, and the weeds have taken over. So I mean, my bad, but yeah, it's stunted, I think, so it's not doing well. I'm gonna go to the front here. The palm tree here in the front, doing great. It's growing extremely fast, and it has actually a curved trunk, as you can see. So I don't know if that means it's more hardier. I heard some things about Trachycarpus with a slightly angled trunk that are a little bit more hardier than the average windmill palm. And then a larger windmill palm here, that's in the ground, doing good. It had some mold growing on the back, so I kind of pulled it off. But other than that, it's doing great. About pushed out maybe 4 fronds, 5 fronds so far this year. I don't know what my stable is doing. You can see the spear down there. Nowhere near to open up. So I don't know what's going on with the frond there. It's taking its sweet time, and unfortunately it's already late August, and normally the frond's normally out by now. So every year I'm finding it gets slower and slower and slower. It doesn't seem like it's doing very well, but unfortunately I should not move it, because then if I move it, then unfortunately it will die, most likely. So yeah, that's the garden update. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.